routine. So basically you're going to be getting the lips, the face, the eyes, everything. And it's kind of like a everyday look lately. And it's also a first impressions on the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation. Because it was the first time I was using this, which was in this video for today, for you guys. So it's like a whole bunch of videos kind of combined into one. And it is a talk through video, so it will be a little longer. But if you don't really like talk through videos, I guess just exit this video. But I do explain like every product, and all the products will be listed down below in the description box if you guys missed anything. But these are basically the products I've been using every day for my face, for my eyes, for everything. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I did say this in the video. I know it may look like it's a lot of makeup. Sometimes I do this on an everyday basis, and sometimes I just leave out some of the steps. So yeah, so continue on watching if you guys want to know how I achieve this look. And I love you guys, and see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is prime my face, and I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Complexion Primer Potion. And yeah, sometimes I use primers and sometimes I don't. It just really depends on my mood and what I'm doing during that day. And sometimes I just end up forgetting. But this is basically a cream-based concealer, and it makes your foundation or any product that's on your face last way longer than it's supposed to. So definitely recommend in investing in a primer. I seem to find that the higher end primers are better in my case, but I do really like the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind primer. It's similar to the Smashbox Photo Finish primer, so I definitely recommend buying that one. It's a cheaper version of the Smashbox one. So then I'm going to use foundation, and it's gonna kind of be like a first impressions because I recently just bought the Revlon Nearly Naked foundation, and it's my first time using it because I've been trying to use up my 24-hour Superstay foundation from Maybelline. So this is in the shade 120 Vanilla because I'm super pale. As you guys could tell, I'm not dark. I wasn't blessed with dark skin, but we'll see how this works out. Everyone's telling me that they love it. So I'm just going to put a little bit on my forearm there, or my palm, whatever. And then we're going to grab my stippling brush, because you guys know I love using stippling brushes for my foundation. And I'm just going to dot it. This is my technique when I apply foundation. I just dots all around my face, like so. Let's grab my mirror, and then this is the Sedona Lace 813 stippling brush, and I love using stippling brushes for foundation. I just think they apply a lot smoother, and it gives you like that airbrush finish. So basically I kind of just go in like windshield wiper motions to kind of like buff it into my skin, and I work on one side of my face first. What can you do? Can't change the package, can you? But I actually really like it. It goes on really smoothly, and it's easy to blend, and it gives me full coverage like instantly, because I have broken out a little bit, if you guys could tell, like before I put my makeup on, but I am super like red. I have like rosacea like in my cheeks and my chin area. I've been breaking out, so it did a pretty good job of covering all of that. But I just usually like to kind of just rub under my eyes, like blend it with my finger. I really like this foundation. It doesn't give me like a matte finish. It gives me kind of like that satin glowy finish, which I really like, especially for spring and summer, because I like that glowy dewy look during those seasons. So yeah, I really like it. I probably have to like keep trying it out. But yeah, if I could do like a review on it once like I use it for like a week or so. But I like the finish. I like how it makes my covers everything, and it makes my face look very flawless. So now I'm going to conceal my face, and I use more than one concealer. I'm going to use a thicker concealer first, and I've been using this probably for a week or so now, and this is the Above and Beyond Full Coverage Concealer by NYX, and this is in the shade Porcelain. When it comes to concealers, you always want to use a concealer that's 2 shades lighter than your foundation, so it brightens up your under eyes, so you could get that Kim Kardashian look. But if you don't really like that, you don't have to like do a heavy concealer. So it's super creamy. It's kind of thick. It's not super thick, and I'm just going to use the Sedona Lace 954 concealer brush. Highlight under my eyes, which I really like. I like that look. And then next I'm going to use another concealer, which is more of a creamy consistency. And I have 2 that I really like. This one's actually the one that I'm currently using. This is the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. This is amazing, fabulous. And then this one also is pretty good. It's the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Primer and Brightener, and this is more of a pinky tone, and it does highlight your eyes really well. And this is kind of like a peachy tone, so I just kind of just switch it up a bit. I'm just going to use the Dream Lumi one for today, and it's just a winding up one. So basically what I do is I kind of just do it in a triangle motion as well, and I kind of just swoop it up and do the same exact thing. And this probably like seems like a lot of steps and stuff, but honestly I do not do this every day. To be honest with you, I don't do this. Like when I go to work and stuff, especially like if it's early in the morning and stuff, I honestly don't do this. I'll probably do concealer and a little bit of foundation, and that's basically it, to be honest with you guys. I don't do this on a daily basis, except for maybe if it's my day off, or if I'm like going to hang out with my friends and stuff. But honestly, when I do not film, I do not wear this much makeup. So I just kind of wanted to put that out there, because it probably seems like a lot to some people. I mean, and it can be, but it's really to each to its own, like depending on, you know, how much makeup you guys want to wear and stuff. But I like it. I honestly don't think it's that much. So I'm just blending everything. And you can use a colored powder. I do use a colored powder here and there, but today I'm just going to use the e.l.f. high definition powder, and this is the translucent powder. I do recommend using a translucent powder if you're mixing like brands and colors and all that. You don't want so many colors, but this is kind of running out, so I have to shake it. It's like a sifter, so okay. So what I first like to do is, oops, wrong brush. And I'm going to use the Sedona Lace, this is like a, I believe this is the blush brush. Stop it. The cat is like playing. Okay, so I just go like that. Tap off the axis. And it's a lot. And I just kind of like to pat under my eyes first to set my eyes. And then I just kind of just drag it all over my face. And buff it into my skin, get down on my neck. So that's basically that. I definitely recommend using a powder to set everything. Sometimes I do not like to use a powder because it gets deep into your pores, and especially if you use a lot of powder, it can make you look older than you really are. So I kind of just go very lightly on powder. I feel like there's hair everywhere. Okay, so now I'm going to contour my face because I have a really chubby face, and I contour my face not on a daily, only if I feel like it. There's some days where I just wear blush and some days where I just wear bronzer, or I do the whole shebang. So I'm going to be using the NYC Bronzer in Sunny. And this is like my all-time favorite bronzer. I do also like the NYX Matte Bronzer, which is pretty amazing. So I'm just using the Sedona Lace brush from the Midnight Lace collection. This is just the angled brush. And I just contour right under my cheekbones. And I don't like a very heavy duty contour where like it's like go bam, like you could tell like, you know, that I'm contouring and it's so darker. I don't really like that. I mean, if you like that look, definitely so be it and do that, but I'd like more of a lighter contour. So I kind of just go up like on my temples and then bring it down. And you don't have to do the fishy face. I usually don't because I know where my where I should contour at. And then I do have a pretty bigger forehead. So I kind of, sometimes I'll contour my forehead, sometimes I don't. And then where my hairline starts. But I have a really chubby face, so I do think it's necessary for more rounder faces to contour to kind of make, you know, it look slimmer. And that's basically all I contour. I do not contour my nose or anything like that. I don't think it's necessary, in my opinion. So then I'm going to be using blush. And where's my blush brush? This is my favorite blush at the moment. This is the Milani Baked Blush in Coralina. And it's a really pretty, like, bright, peachy, orangey color. I just love it. I'm obsessed with it. And I'm just using an angled brush for this from Sedona Lace. All my brushes are Sedona Lace. And this is super pigmented. I just tap off the excess, and you want to be careful if you're using the certain blush. Wet n Wild blushes are like this too. But what I do is I kind of just tap it. Okay, so the camera that I was using decides to die on me. So I switched cameras so that one could charge so I could finish this video. And yeah, so where I was I was applying blush, and what I basically do is I like to apply my blush at an angle, like right on top of my bronzer. I'm not really sure the quality of this because I like the lighting and stuff. This camera is always like brighter than the other camera I usually use. So yeah, but hopefully you guys saw it like previously. But so basically I just like to do it at an angle. I do not like to apply my blush on the apples of my cheek. I don't like that look. I just stay away from it. So I do more of the blush like right above my eyebrow and kind of like towards where my eyebrow ends, like at the hairline, where my blush is more prominent, and I kind of just buff it like that. So it's super pigmented, and I love this blush for that. And I kind of just blend it upwards. And then I just put a little bit towards like my hairline above my eyebrow, but that's basically it. I really love this blush, and I love baked blushes because you get so many different colors than just like that one specific blush color. That's why I like to mix and match my blushes all the time. So basically I do the same exact thing to the other side. I start more up here, so like most of your product is gonna be more pigmented where you start and where you put your brush at. So you obviously don't want to put your brush right here and start, because that's where it's going to be more prominent at and where the product is going to be super pigmented, and you don't want your blush or your contour to be like that and start from that. So I just start here and then I work my way. And like I said, I don't like to apply my blush on the apples of my cheek. If you do, I mean, you can, but I don't really like it. And I just like this because it's bronzer and then blush and then it's going to be on my highlight, and everything just looks right. And sometimes, like I said earlier, I don't like to do all three on a daily basis. So if I'm just using blush, I kind of just like to do that too, because it does shape my face if I weren't to wear a bronzer. So I kind of just blend it like that. And then if I feel like this is too blushy, I just go in with my foundation brush. I do this anyways, and I kind of just blend everything together so I avoid harsh lines and stuff like that. So blush is still there, bronzer is still there, everything is still there. I'm just kind of blending it all together. And so now for a highlight, even though I highlighted my face earlier, I'm just going to use this Tiki bronzer from Hard Candy, and I'm just going to use my finger, and it's just a really pretty champagne color. And I just apply it like right on above my cheekbone, so above the blush, and kind of just drag it. And I'm going to do the same exact thing to the other side. And you can use a brush for this. And this is a really pretty bronzer. It is a bronzer, but I use it as a highlight because it has really pretty gold flecks in it. My brushes are getting the cat hair all over it. But what I would use normally if I don't use my fingers is this flat top brush from Sedona Lace. And I kind of just like use the side of it, like chisel it. And so I just kind of, and then whatever's left over is I just kind of put down the bridge of my nose and my forehead. So it just highlights my face, and I really like it. So now I'm going to do my brows, and to be honest with you guys, I just started, well, I've filled in my brows here and there, but yeah, so actually yesterday my friend waxed my eyebrows and stuff, so they're in better shape than they were previously.
I have super bushy eyebrows, and I'm pretty sure all of you guys know, because some people have commented on my eyebrows, but it doesn't bother me or anything. But anyways, I use a lighter shade right here, and I just use an angled brush, and this is from Sedona Lace. So I'll just talk to you guys while I fill in my eyebrows. So yeah, a lot of people have commented on my eyebrows that they're like super bushy and blah blah blah, but you know, I was blessed with really bushy eyebrows. And honestly, I'd rather have bushy eyebrows so I can fix them and do what I want to them than having really thin eyebrows or not having eyebrows at all. So that's how I look at it. But anyways, so yeah, and I've used this kit here and there, and I sometimes don't really like how it makes my eyebrows look, because you have to kind of get used to the look of filling in your eyebrows, because you know your eyebrows are usually natural color, and then you darken them or whatever color to, you know, your eyebrow color. Like some people may have blonde eyebrows or whatever. So yeah, so I don't know, my friend did my eyebrows yesterday, like I said, and she showed me how to fill them in. Well, I already knew how to fill them in. But yeah, so like here, like where like my arch would be, I have like I'm waiting for my hair to like grow back, so I kind of just have to fill it in like there a little bit. But I like how they are. So yeah, and then I just use a little like eyebrow tool eyebrow brush. And I just brush it out, so if it is too dark to my liking, or I just brush it out a little bit and make all the hair go to one side. And then if I feel like I need to fill in more, then I do so. It's so weird that like eyebrows are like totally different. Like, okay, I guess that will do. That will do. So that's basically my like face routine, and now I'm going to do my eye.
And I just used the NYX Aqua Luxe eyeliner in Glam Black, and I actually also have the champagne color one of this, and they work amazingly. Dangerous Person on YouTube loves these. She posts like Instagram pictures of the blue and purple one all the time, and got my sister into buying them. So I actually really like these. They're super easy to like wing out and stuff. So yeah, so this is what my eyeliner looks like. I kind of went more of like a kind of heavy, kind of cat eye liner. But sometimes I go more neutral and stuff like that. It really depends on my mood. And I'm going to use mascara. And I use 3 different mascaras. Okay, so this is going to be a full face foundation routine. Guys, okay, so this is going to be a full face routine. So basically kind of like my everyday face routine. And it is featuring this Revlon Nearly Naked foundation, and it's
kind of like a first impressions video too on this foundation, because it's actually the first time I actually was using this, which was today for this video. I actually really like this. And can I say actually one more time? Probably. Anyways, so I am a huge fan of this. Like, even though it's been only one day, I love it. So anyways, so yeah, so this is what my foundation. You found me, you found me, you found me, without me, and no one next to me realize money. They knew you were trouble when you walked in. Shame on me now. New places I've never been. Me down, were trouble when you walked in. Shame on me now. New places I've never been.